Hello guys, gals, and pals. I'm Socially Lissy, and today's video is brought to you by Monster Girls. This is part 2, so if you haven't seen the first part, I'll leave a link in the description below, or an info card somewhere on the screen here. But just as a refresher, I am drawing Monster Girls based off profile shots I made a few years ago on Ghoul Kiss's Monster Girl Maker app. Starting off with our second set of Monster Girls is our Abominable Snow Girl. When sketching this one out, I wanted to simplify and remove some of the accessories, primarily the earmuffs, as I'm sure she's used to the cold, and I found it didn't personally add anything to her character. A mistake I later realized later on down the road was that her double buns were actually supposed to be pigtails, but I didn't notice because of the earmuffs in the profile picture. When it came down to the coloring, I decided to bring in some more purple to help break up the blue, because I found there was a lot. And finally, I decided to just kind of finish up some of the final details by giving her maybe some hot chocolate, because I thought that could be just a fun juxtaposition, because, well, she's used to the cold. A little hot chocolate never hurts anybody. I remember this being one of my first early designs where I tried to break out my comfort zone, trying to add and incorporate other colors, such as like pink and lighter blue, and not being so dark and moody, I guess, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It definitely was one of the better ones that came out, especially when we're still going for chill vibes, because I found some of the other ones I later on did with the added brighter colors were all very overly happy and cheerful and not just neutral. Anywho, if you liked how this one turned out, and if you think this one might personally be your favorite out of the three, I will be having a poll below in the description in which you can vote on, so be sure to go check that out if you like it. This is probably also a good time to say that if you really liked the content thus far, may I recommend dropping a like and potentially a subscribe to see more videos like this one. But yeah, thank you for making it this far in the video. Next up is a very chill, very laid-back vampire girl. I'm sorry, I forgot to start recording at the sketch phase, so we got the line art phase and color phase down here. Because she's supposed to be a chilled, laid-back vampire, I decided to pose her leaning like she's against a wall, just relaxing, vibing. This one's also one of the first designs I ever made within the app, so there wasn't as many features, designs, elements, customization, but it was still really fun to make. I still really enjoyed it. Some changes I made to the design was giving her a little industrial piercing because I thought that'd be cute and fun. Admittedly, I forgot both the choker necklace and the headband, which I didn't realize till partway through the coloring and shading phase, where I was like, well, it's a little late to add now. One of my favorite aspects of this vampire girl was her no shirt. It really gave me like the Marceline vibes with the no smoking shirt that Marceline wore in Adventure Time one time. But it was a very simple, fun design to work on. Really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun trying to like design if it was just braids or like if she used like elastics just to make little bundled balls. I decided to add some more color to her coat just to break up the gray, because again, there wasn't a whole lot of customization options at the time, so I figured I'd make some slight color changes. Now this one was a little bit shorter, but if you liked it and enjoyed it, please sure, just as like the same with the Abominable girl, go down below, vote if this is your favorite. And now it's on to our final demon monster girl. To continue with the theme of early designs, we have the Demon Girl. Similar to the Abominable Snow Girl, I figured there was just too much going on with her head, so I decided to remove the flower crown, because I really like the buns and horns, and I didn't want to remove either of those things, so I just got rid of the flower crown. Another thing this design also suffered from was the lack of customization options that were within the app in the early days of its being released. So in the profile shot, you see that the overalls were just black with like a little pink metal hook. Later on, you'll see that I changed it to blue and silver just to make it better and just break up some of the colors so it wasn't all just like black and gray with a tint of pink and red. One thing I did wish I changed was the hair color, or played around with more at least. Like, I just feel like it's a little too greeny. I figured there was different shades I could do, so that was one change I wish I made while digitizing or making it a digital art piece. As you can see here now, I changed the color to more of a dark denim blue. I added a silver hook to, again, just break up color and look more like actual pants. Still kept the necklace. I remembered that one. Really happy about that. I think overall she was a personal favorite of mine. I do wish I did play with the hair color a bit. But if you also liked her, be sure to go vote for her down below, or vote for any of the ones you liked, whichever one was your favorite. Also, feel free to comment your favorite down below so I know which one who liked what, or even comment suggestions of which types of speed drawing videos you'd like to see next. And this brings us to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd like to give a special shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. Thanks to you, I'm able to create videos like these. It's extremely helpful. Thank you, thank you. And if you want to see more content or find me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or also support me on Ko-fi for a special shout out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.